Hi, I'm Dominique Blocker with County Television, and we're here in front of the County Administration Building in downtown Santa Barbara. From this vantage point, it looks like any other office building where people show up to work every day. But step inside those doors, and thanks to the county's Arts Commission and the Arts Fund, it's a whole other world.
Here we have two different celebrations. One is honoring the 20th anniversary of the creation of this gallery, and it was named in honor of Channing Peake, a well-known artist here, who also coincidentally was one of the creators of the program that we're celebrating tonight, the Individual Artist Awards. The Arts Fund is a nonprofit organization and has been sponsoring the Individual Artist Awards for 20 years. So this exhibition is actually a celebration of that anniversary and an exhibition of 36 of the over 100 artists who've won the Individual Artist Award in the last 20 years.
Some of the best, most exciting artists are right here, and they all live here in Santa Barbara County. They have brought new work to show, and sometimes it's different work than maybe they won an award for, but artists always move on. They're making new things, doing new things, so we have some exciting surprises here tonight.
The Arts Commission was established a little over 30 years ago, and one of the purposes of the commission is to focus on regional artists and everything from exhibitions to the promotion of art throughout the county. And one of our big goals is to develop public art. And so we do that through a Percent for Art program of sculpture, often in different buildings throughout the county. But the other thing is in our public gallery spaces. We actually have one here in the Channing Peake and another in the North County in Santa Maria at the Betaravia Government Center. These gallery spaces are great because they're totally open to the public and accessible to the public. People often encounter art here in the Channing Peake when they might be on their way to a planning commission meeting or to pay their taxes. And so we find it's a really great opportunity to focus on either areas of interest, topics of interest to the region, or to focus on some of our regional artists.
In between exhibitions, it's missed when we don't have art on the walls. So I think people do appreciate it.
Maria de Herrera, who was the public art coordinator at the time, and myself, and Bob Debris, who was our installer, we decided, along with Cherie Peake, that we should create the Channing Peake Gallery. And we named it after Channing because he was a founding member of both the Art Museum and an early member of the County Arts Commission. And in almost every case, he would be the only artist on these groups. And his call was always, we need to have groups that support artists.
The opportunity for regional artists to be able to display their work is really crucial. They really are very appreciative of this opportunity. Many of them, the arts are an economic, revenue generator. The artists in the community, the sale of art, the different performances that artists do. So that's certainly part of it. But the other thing that I think is so important is by having the regional artists display their work, it really reinforces the geographic significance and the historic significance specific to our region. So often, the topics, the subject matter often influenced by this area.
He lived in Europe and he lived in Mexico, and he always came back here. He said he was always drawn back here to the San Ynez Valley. He loved Santa Barbara. He drew from the landscape here a lot, from his life here on the ranch. So all through the years that is kind of woven into his work. He loved the beauty. I think the beauty of the place, it's just an unusual place, unusual landscape. And I think that's probably the main draw is the land, the beauty of this place. I think he wanted to give something back to the community, and he appreciated public art. An artist has to have an audience, and if you don't have art for people to interact with, especially I think young people, then you have no audience. The artists need appreciators. So by having art in public places, it's really great for young people too to be exposed to it, because it becomes part of their life and their experience.
We have thousands of people come through every week, and we do get a lot of feedback. People email me or call me. The word gets out, but we need more and more people to keep coming.
The public has a chance to experience artwork by a variety of artists. And when you don't have art in a society, that to me that's a huge loss for all of us. People lose their ability to be creative, and that's so important for a healthy culture, in my opinion, and for people to be independent thinkers. It's a lot. It's just enriching in so many ways.
We had shows that created major controversy, caused people to think, caused people to make a connection between art and their daily lives and the situations that are going on in the world. So again, a public gallery's purpose is to make people think. It's not to sell art, it's to make people think and to bring the public into the making of art. And by using our regional artists to do that, we felt it was also a very authentic effort. It wasn't a traveling show, it was a show that came out of Santa Barbara's experience. I'm just so proud that it still exists and that it's still a powerful, meaningful place in the heart of Santa Barbara, and that it has the public support of the county, which is very important.
To check out the exhibition, just drop by the gallery any Monday through Friday through January 22nd, 2010. And also, look out for special events held here with the artists. Thanks for watching CSB TV Channel 20, your channel for county news and information.